Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk with Abington Heights J.C. Shao, the senior, recently named Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year. First of all, J.C., congratulations. What a great honor that is.
Thank you so much. I'm just thankful to the Lord and my family, my teammates, and my coaches.
JC, when you talk about your career at Abington Heights as we go back, whether it was football or basketball, really some great people you met along the way, whether it was coaches or teachers or, of course, the players and your good friends there at Abington Heights. A lot of fond memories.
Absolutely. That's the thing that I'll take the most away from my time playing sports at Abington was not the games that, obviously the close games that you made the memories with, but the guys that we played with, that I had the privilege to be alongside from freshman year all the way up to my senior year. It's just been so special. I'm so thankful that I've gotten the opportunity to play with each and every one of the guys and made some best friends that I'll have for the rest of my life.
Well, I remember Coach Repshis talking about you as a freshman, saying, hey, we got this young man named J.C. Shao, and to get onto the varsity roster for Abington Heights football was impressive, and, of course, to make some contributions as well.
I'm just, thankful that it seems like it was so long ago when, a little freshman kid coming in the summer, I was a little nervous playing with because we had a really good team coming back from my 8th grade year to 9th grade. All those guys were seniors, and just trying to, it was really cool, and man, it's crazy to think how far it's come from them.
Talk about your relationship with Coach Repshis, and of course coming through football. Everybody's saying, okay, J.C. Shao, he's a basketball guy, but boy, you really you embrace football, and you're very good at it, and including your senior year playing some quarterback.
Well, first off, my relationship with Coach Rep, it's special. I would say it's special. I really enjoyed playing with Coach Rep. I respect him so much. The things that he's taught me, along with reiterated to my teammates, and every time we played or laced up the cleats to go out for practice or a game, it was just do everything the right way and discipline yourself now so that it'll become easier down the road. And he embodies that. And the biggest compliment I could give him is that I hope that I can carry some of the traits that he does to what I want to do. I mean, I hope to hopefully be a coach someday, and the way that he runs his program with discipline, with class, and with respect for his opponents, for his players, his fellow coaches, is just it's unbelievable. I'm so thankful I got the opportunity to play for him.
As we move along to baseball with Coach, sorry about that, Hall. As we move along to basketball with Coach Bianchi, he's one of those guys that kind of, has his way and his style of coaching. But, boy, as the years gone on, he gave you so many accolades. And I think the part, he's such a team guy, and he always talks about the team. And sometimes, he might not even mention players, but I think with you, he always felt you could handle it, and you handled it with class always. And it's just, I always thought that was kind of neat of Coach Bianchi and the kind of light that he put you in.
Definitely. Coach Bianchi, I feel like he's like a third grandpa to me. I love that guy. We've been through a lot. Same with Coach Rep. Coach Rep, I guess he's a little younger, so I would call him a father figure, and Coach Bianchi would be a grandfather figure. Just two men that I really look up to a lot and admire the way that they do things. And it's cool because some people will say one thing and then they'll do another thing when nobody's watching. I mean, those two, along with all the other coaches, I think of Coach Just Dave, Coach Fahey, Coach Holly from football, and Coach McLean, and this year Coach Fozzie from basketball. All of the coaches that I got the chance to play for, they really embodied, they meant what they said, they lived what they said, and they were real, they were authentic, and that's why it was so special to play for them. I'd run through a wall for any of the coaches I played for, just because I care about them that much, and they care about me, and the rest of my teammates. It went far beyond the field or the court, just trying to win games. I mean, they were involved in our lives. We'd be talking about whatever, school, life, just in general, talking sports, who we got in this game. It's just fun stuff, and I'm really going to miss them.
Well, I know people in northeastern Pennsylvania are going to miss you on the court. We'll get to see you at Bucknell University, which will be awfully exciting. But that hometown feel, of course, of watching you maybe play a big game at prep or in a district playoff game or something, those are exciting as well. When you talk about your life, it always comes back to family, and of course, I know you guys always talk about your faith, and of course, your dad. I got to know over the years what a great guy. But you got a mom, and you got some brothers and sisters, and you got a great family there. And of course, you're the leader of this group. You're the elder of your siblings. So tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, God has blessed me with an amazing family. My parents, I'm very close with my parents. I mean, I'm really close with my dad just because, we share a lot of the same interests, and there's nothing that I won't go to him about. We talk about everything. And my mom, she's a great servant. We got 6 kids, and she's running us all over the place. We're all involved in stuff, and, she's always servicing us, and really she doesn't get enough credit because how much work she puts into making our family run is just unbelievable. And as far as my siblings go, I'm just trying to make sure that I set a good example for them, and not that they have to, one-up me or try to do the things that I've done in high school, whether be in school or whatever, or sports, but just to try to live my life for Christ. And the reason I try to do things is because I realize what's been done for me. I believe in Jesus Christ dying on the cross for my sins and raising again, and then because of that, I can have a chance to experience eternity with Him. And it really has an impact on the way you live your life when you realize, that kind of gift, that kind of sacrifice that's been done. And, it's why I live my life. And I make mistakes, just like we all do. But, it's just constantly I'm trying to think about the reason I try to play sports so hard is because I've been given His God-given ability. What am I going to give back to Him? And just try to live my life with that in mind all the time. I don't do it all the time, but I really try to make that a priority for the way I live my life, and just try to be an example to my brothers and sisters, and just be real.
Well, you've been real, and you've been really good at a lot of things, whether it's in the classroom or, of course, on the court or the field at Abington Heights. And I know it's been special for you, special for your family, and your dad's going to get a little bit more time and going to want to check you out and check out the rest of your siblings as well in his new role as the athletic director, of course, at Baptist Bible. He stepped down as the basketball coach. And, of course, you mentioned the grandparent thing, and I know you're close with them as well.
Definitely. My grandparents, I'm really close with them. They like to get involved and come down and watch the games, and really appreciate the support that they give. And I hope it continues to go.
Well, as I've told you before, I've been covering local sports in northeastern Pennsylvania for 2 decades, and you're definitely one of those special young men or women that I've covered over the years that people remember, people talk about, and everybody has great things to say about you. So we wish you very, very good luck, and of course a great future at Bucknell University.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on. God bless.
J.C. Shao, Abington Heights, headed to Bucknell University here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.